Hi, I created something that I think is really cool. Do you see these trees? Do you see what shape they're in? If you guessed a heart, you are correct. I planted trees in the shape of a heart. I had an idea and I committed to it and it turned out great and I'm very excited for this build that I have today. I want to show you the path that I've laid down so far. It's not complete yet. It's just so that you can get an idea of it. Look at all these trees. They're just everywhere. Like I really committed to trees. There's a reason why there's so many trees, and you're going to see why soon. But first, I gotta get rid of these flowers. Oh, what a hassle! I have so many lily of the valleys. But yeah, no, they're kind of scattered around, so I want to make sure that they're like all in one area. But yes, I am going to be doing a cherry blossom season themed build, and that's why you have all of these trees. And I know that right now, like they're like just regular trees, but hear me out. Okay, this little area is going to be like the little cherry blossom souvenirs. So I'm gonna collect all of the DIYs or try to this year because I know I'm missing some, and like that's gonna be like a little gift shop. Do you know what I mean? And then, but yes. So right now the trees are normal. I'm aware of that. They haven't changed. They actually don't change. I think this year is like April 1st through April 10th. That's like cherry blossom season here, like in the northern hemisphere. So right now they're just gonna be regular, but I'm preparing for when the leaves do change for cherry blossom, which is going to be April 1st. Because normally what happens is that I get super excited for this season, and by the time that like, so I wait until like the leaves actually start changing um, colors before I start doing any sort of like cherry blossom themed build. But then by then, like by the time that I'm done with it, like so is like, oops, I didn't mean to do that. So is like the cherry blossoms too, like they're gone by the time that I'm finished building whatever I'm building. But this time I'm ahead of the game. Like I am aware that like the trees have not changed colors yet, but I'm going to like do all the decorations or like start on like the majority of it so that when they do, I can actually enjoy it this year. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, that's why you have all of these trees, and I'm really excited about like that heart shaped. It's gonna look, and like all the trees surrounding it, it's just gonna look like so magical. And like like when like the leaves start flowing in the air, like oh my gosh, it's gonna be so good. Bella is so curious today. What a curious little mouse. But yes, I'm so excited. I'm so excited, and like I said, like I haven't let me put these fences up because I don't want anyone falling over the cliff because that's a liability. But yes, like I imagine it being like a little like mini festival, you know? So like it's like people come to the park and they do a whole bunch of different stuff. Like you have the gift shop, you have like the water fountain, and this area is going to be a hit. I just know it. Can you guess what I'm gonna put right here? That's right, a truck. And you know what kind of truck it is? A boba truck. Like a boba tea, however you want to say it. It's so amazing. And like that's a little like the little boba thing that you get from like when you visit Red. Like, are you kidding me? Like it's going to be amazing. Um but yes, so this is like that little like on the, I don't know if you can see it on the pillow. There's like little cherry blossom petals design. So it's going to be a lot of pink and it's going to be a lot of white. Do you know what I mean? It's just going to be pink and white. And this is what we have done so far. And by we, I mean me. What are you thinking about? I can't deal with this because if you're trying to leave, it's just not happening. But yes, this is what I've done so far. Now imagine the path. Like imagine the path. It's gonna look so good once the path is complete. But yes, and then like this path, once it's like all like around, do you know? It's gonna look so good. So we switched to nighttime. I finished the path. This is, to you this is seconds later, but for me this is hours later. I needed to take a break from like recording. Ooh, I forgot that I didn't put like the little bubble tea menu. Do you say bubble tea or boba tea? I think either is acceptable, right? Because I keep saying boba tea, but like some people say bubble tea. But yes, that's like the little menu. But yeah, for you it's been seconds. For me it was hours because I really wanted to finish the path, which I did. Look, it's looking great. It's surrounding everywhere now. I really wanted to finish the path before I did anything else. So I'm just adding these little lights, and I'm kind of glad that it's nighttime now, so you can see the full effect of those lights. And we're gonna work like in little like like the little park area that's like shaped like a heart. Like like the magic of editing. I'm telling you, like this, like between the idea and planting the trees and the formation of a heart and figuring how that worked, that took me like a whole day. because I had to move a whole bunch of stuff around. So I didn't want to go through the process of like replanting those trees. Like I just left them where they are. There's like some little like, what are those called, like shrubs that I planted. Some of them have grown because I found them on the treasure island, and some of them still have not grown. So like by the time that, I'm hoping that by the time that like I keep wanting to say sesame season. What is it called? Wow. What is it called? Cherry blossom season comes around, like they'll be fully grown and the trees are gonna change color. And I'm aware that like there's a bunch of like money trees. I just need to shake them and those turn into cherry blossom trees. The only things that don't turn into cherry blossom trees are like fruit trees. So if you want cherry blossom trees, in case you didn't know, don't plant fruit trees. Those aren't never going to turn into cherry blossoms. You want like the regular trees, okay? So this is going to be like a little park area where you can like sit down, maybe you're on a date or just hanging out. And of course I always have to include like a little coffee area so you can come get your coffee in the middle and like go sit down over here. Like, oh my gosh, it's just so amazing. Like, look at that. I made a heart. I planted trees into the shape of a heart outline. I'm so proud of myself. Like I doubted myself. I think it's amazing. Anyways, like some live music, a piano, because that's elegant, a little piano bench, and oh man, I spent so much money today, like customizing all of these items to like make most of them white, because like I said, it's going to be a lot of pink and a lot of white. But yeah, I spent so much money today, so I keep looking at those money trees, and I'm like, ooh, I'm about to get my money back. I'm gonna get my money back, and that makes me excited because I seriously spent so much money today customizing, but it was worth it. It was worth it. We're almost done. This is like, I think this is the last chair. Yeah, I'm just gonna turn it and have it face the correct way. And yeah, so like you have your little piano area, like you can sit down and watch, have your coffee. You can come over here, sit down, sip on your coffee. There's a lot of like room to like walk around. It's looking great. It's looking great. I like how like the little Nova lights like peek from under the trees. Let me give you a whole tour. So this is what it looks like all the way around, completed. It's looking great. It's looking amazing. Like imagine when like the cherry blossoms are here. Like all of this is just gonna be pink. It's gonna be so good. Just, oh my gosh, I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm too excited. I'm too excited. It's gonna be amazing. I love walking underneath these lights. It makes me so happy. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. We did great. Look at that. Oh my gosh. All of that cherry blossom is gonna look so good. Anyways, a little razzle dazzle dance. I love what I did today. I hope you did too. I'm so happy with it, and I can't wait for cherry blossom season. And yeah, everything's gonna be pink. And yeah, I'm excited. Anyways, thanks for watching. That's the end of the video. Okay, bye, bye.